What's up, Trill Team? It's your girl, Miss Bambi. Back again for another update on what's going on in my life. So I'm just leaving my 6-week postpartum checkup. As some of you may know, I had my baby, my son, October 26, 2020. And so yeah, I'm just getting things checked out, and according to my doctor, I am doing well. My uterus has gone back into place as it should have, and so he was very pleased. The outcome was great. I actually had my 6-week checkup like 2 weeks ago, or a week and a half ago, and y'all, the day was crazy. My brother came with me. I actually had my daughter and my brother. They came with me to my appointment. My husband was not able to take me because he had to work. So my brother came with me, y'all, and I'm in the doctor's office. I'm waiting to be seen. Like, the doctor's office decided to be packed this day, and so my brother and my daughter and my son, they were waiting for me to be seen. And my brother called me. He like, yo, he didn't say yo, but cause he country, he like, hey sis, you gonna have to come on, cause like this little nigga out here cutting up. He like, I done tried to put the pacifier in his mouth, give him some milk, stand up, rock him, walk him. This nigga ain't letting up, so you gonna have to come on. So I'm like, okay. So I went on and told them I needed to reschedule. My daughter in the car, she cut up. My brother, my brother don't have no children, so that was a bit much for him. But shout out to my brother for definitely giving it a go and holding me down. He's like my number one supporter. Like, that's like my dog, my ride or die, period. But he tried, and had my husband been there, my husband, he could have, you know, he's a little bit more experienced in the children department, and after all, that is his son, so he could have like dealt with it better. But my brother, he went, it was too much. And I get it, you know, because when you don't have children and you're not around children on a daily basis, like that's not your everyday norm, it can be quite challenging. But he gave it a go. So anyway, I had to reschedule, and today was my rescheduled date. And like I say, everything checked out well. I'm doing well. I've recovered well. I have two. I have my girl and my boy, so I'm 2 and through, period, and no more coming up out of me. So I am scheduled to have my tubes tied. I don't really know what the technical term is for that. Tubalization? I don't know. Tubalization. I don't think that's the word, but I'm gonna have my tubes tied, as country folks say, and that's gonna be done next Tuesday. Yeah, so I look forward to that, and I'm sure my husband is looking forward to that. But yeah, so I just want to kind of check in with my moms around the world and my dads who are serving as moms and dads. How are y'all doing with raising multiples? How is it coming? You know, I know for me, it's different. It has its challenges, benefits. It's definitely a learning experience, and if whatever is going on in my life, if it is helping me to grow and teaching me new things, I'm all for it. I'm all for it. I'm all about gaining insight. I'm all about learning new things. I'm all about bettering myself. You know, bettering yourself is the best thing that you can do for you. Learning new things is the best thing that you can do for you, because when you do so, you're not being stuck. You're not just being a bump on a log, a doorknob on a door. You're not just there existing. You are living and learning. So yeah, so okay, so we got a Louis Vuitton Range Rover. All right, we doing that. But yeah, so I'm all for it, and having multiples. Don't get me wrong, I do have 4 children. I'm gonna throw that out there. I have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, 2 of which came directly from me. In my family, we don't say step. We don't use that terminology. You know, my children are brother and sisters, and those are my children. You know, God blessed me with 2 bonus babies, and they are my children. I may not have birthed them, but they are mine. I love them just like I love the 2 that came out of me. I will do anything for them, just like I would do anything for the 2 that came out of me. And I don't treat them no different. I do not treat them any different. If I got it, they got it. If I don't got it, I'm gonna go get it for them. And that is like the realest it can be. That's 100. That's the truth. And if anybody else feel any different, the hell with them. But yeah, so y'all seen it. So but I'm speaking about the 2 that I gave birth to, because they are with me 24/8. We don't always have the other 2, because they have their homes with their moms. But the 2 that are with me 24/8, like, it's been a eye-opener for me, because even though I have this new baby here that requires a lot more of me now, I still have my daughter that I have to share the same amount of love, the same amount of attention. My job with her doesn't stop because I have a 6-week-old baby. You know, when she wants to eat, when she want to talk, when she wants her time, I have to juggle that and give her time, because after all, she requires just as much as my son. And so I could not do it. I could not have done it without the support and help from my husband, from my mother-in-law, from my mom, from my aunts, from my brother, my sisters. Like, I could not be my best friend. I could not be what I am right now for them if it had not been for them. So, you know, that support system is there. That support system is awesome. It's strong. And y'all, my mother-in-law, she has like came through, and I am blessed beyond blessed beyond blessed, because I talk to women all the time and they can't even stand their mother-in-law. And you look at me, and I didn't have to move a finger after I gave birth to my son. I didn't have to worry about who was picking my daughter up from daycare, how she was getting home, what she was going to eat for dinner, who was going to give her a bath. Like, my support system really stepped it up, and they were there. They are still there. You know, they like, that baby don't need to go out. You don't need to go out, you know. So they made sure that everything was handled. Everything was handled. And it's been a challenge because, you know, going from one baby to two babies is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. I mean, just having one baby is not for the weak. Motherhood, parenting is not for those who are not mentally ready. It is not. I repeat, having children is not for those who are not mentally stable, because children will drive you up the wall. They will. They will. If you don't do well under pressure, it's gonna be a challenge. It's gonna be a challenge for you, you know. And so my support system has really given me the opportunity to like have that woosah moment. Have that woosah moment. And I'm grateful. I ain't complaining. I ain't mad about nothing. I am grateful. And I actually feel like I'm in a better mental place with my son than I was with my daughter. I was in a good mental place with my daughter, but parenting was brand new to me with my daughter. And not just parenting, like I was newly married, and so learning how to coexist with my husband on top of being a mom. And it was kind of new to my husband too, learning to coexist with me and being a dad 24/8 in the house with a wife and a baby 24/8 on top of having to go and work every single day. Like, it was new for him, y'all, but we made it work. You know, I am so grateful of the man God molded for me. I am. And I hope that he feels the same way. I'm certain that he feels the same way, because we have learned. My daughter, she taught us how to be parents. She's teaching us. And y'all, when I tell you she's like an old lady, she's an old soul. She got all of our ancestors wrapped up in her, and she is just booming. She's booming. She's brilliant. She's smart. She's very, very, very helpful, very attentive. So she makes things a little easier for me and for my husband and for the household. You know, she's like my Kazi's little mommy. You know, if I need a diaper, wipes, passy, whatever the case may be, she's right there. I can call her and she's, yes, mommy, she's coming to do it. She's coming to save the day. So having multiples has its perks. I'm blessed beyond blessed. I can't reiterate that anymore. I'm blessed. My family is blessed. It has its challenges. Like, for instance, potty training my daughter has been a challenge. It's been a challenge, and it's not like she don't know what to do, y'all. The girl know what to do. She just defiant. She's strong-minded. Like, she a true Pisces. I don't know if I got any Pisces watching today right now, but if you a Pisces, comment below. Comment below, because y'all know how y'all are. She a true Pisces. Like, you ain't about to tell this girl what to do. She gonna do what she wanna do, and when she get ready, she gonna do that. Period. Strong-minded, strong-willed, and that's her. She knows how to go to the pot, y'all, but because mommy is yelling at her and telling her to do it, she ain't about to do it. Daddy is yelling at her and telling her to do it, she ain't about to do it. Grandma yelling at her, telling her go to the pot. Like, she gonna slow walk to the bathroom. You know, alright, I guess I can go. I'm gonna go ahead and go since they keep on yelling in my ear. That's her. I tell her every day, like, I'm not about to be changing you and your brother. He should be the only one in the house going on himself. That's it. She ain't studying me. She not studying me, y'all. So that's been a challenge. That's been a challenge. Her getting adjusted to him. I thought I knew that it wasn't gonna be like I knew she wasn't gonna give me like a real hard time with me bringing him home, because she's mature. She's pretty mature, and she's pretty understand. She like my husband, like easygoing, you know. She rolled with the punches. And so I knew it wasn't going to be really hard, but she has her moments where she wants all of the attention. She has her moments where she like, no, I mean, I know you feeding the baby, but I want some juice right now. So get up. And she gonna keep asking you to do what she wants you to do until you get up and do it. Like, mommy, I want my juice. Mommy, I want my juice. Mommy, I want my juice. Like a broken record. And so yeah, that's been a challenge. But it's working out. It's working out, and the baby is adjusting well. He know his mommy, he know his daddy, he know his sister and his brothers and his grandmas. He knows he's doing well. When I first had him, y'all, it was me and my husband, we had a scare. He came out, he had first of all, he had a bowel movement in the womb, and so the doctor had to like really get in there and get him quick. Like it was no time to be wasted. And when he came out, he was not breathing properly. So all of these nurses and doctors ran in the room, and my husband was like in panic mode. I'm relieved to have gotten him out of me, but at the same time I'm praying and you know, just hoping for the best. And so they finally got him stable enough to where I was able to do skin to skin, but they took him right away to the NICU, and he spent the first 2 days of his life in the NICU until they could get him stable, which they were able to get him stable. So he was not with me, y'all, and that was a weird feeling, to be in the same hospital with your baby and your baby can't be directly with you. It's a bit weird. It's a bit weird. So I applaud all of my moms and dads who've had babies that they've had to spend time apart with, because it's not easy. It's not easy at all, especially being a mom. Like, you just carried a baby for 9 months and bonded with this baby. You delivered the baby and your baby can't be with you. Like, oh my God, that's hard. You know, even moms who have like stillborns, like, oh my God, my heart, it goes out to you guys. It really do, because you just never know what people go through until you've gotten a little taste of it. And you may not even go through exactly what they went through, but something similar. And my heart goes out to those mothers and those fathers who you know, may have experienced something similar or even worse. My heart, my love, it goes out to you guys. Yeah. So yeah, being a mom of 2 at the same damn time, it's been challenging, but the rewards have been even more great, and I cannot be more grateful and more thankful, especially during this time where people are really like going through turmoil. We are losing people left and right due to this virus, and so families are going through turmoil. And then look at me, God has blessed me to expand my family, and then it's some people who are losing family. And so God never takes away without giving. He never takes away without giving, giving back or replenishing. So I'm grateful and thankful for that. And I mean, even in my family, we've had some losses, and through those losses, God has replenished. He has. So it's not a total loss. It's not a total loss, and we're grateful. And the ones who know what I'm talking about, they know we are grateful. And it's never a loss. It's never it's a loss in the sense that that person may not directly be there with you anymore, but that person is still there with you. As long as you keep saying that person's name, talking about that person, the good times, even bad times, funny times, as long as you keep calling that person's name, that person still lives on within you. That spirit is still floating with you. You know, I do that all the time. I sit down and have a whole conversation with my dad, whole conversation with my grandma, like they right there. I mean, even my sister brought this to my attention. Like, she said she was looking for something, and some documents that were very important that she needed like right away, and she could not find them anywhere. She said she sat on the edge of her bed and she said, all right, we call my grandma, my dear. All right, my dear, show me where these papers are. I need them. I need you to guide me to where these papers are. And she said she just sat there, relaxed, gathered herself. She asked for assistance from my grandmother, who's at this time her ancestor, our ancestor. And no sooner than she got up and she started back looking again, boom, them papers was right there. So she taught me that, like, when we are in a difficult time, or when we are needing something right then and there that's very important, we're looking for something, or we need answers for something, reach out to your ancestors. That's why they are our ancestors, because they are experiencing another realm of life, and they see things that we don't see. They hear things that we don't see. They are connected to something that we aren't necessarily connected to. So use them as your resource. For example, for me, last night, as a matter of fact, my son, he didn't want to go to sleep, but mommy needed to get some rest. Mommy had an appointment this morning, and mommy had things to do today, so mommy needs to get some rest. But my son, he wasn't trying to rest. He was crying, y'all, crying. I'm sleepy, like delirious. And so I'm like, what is he crying for? I've changed him. I've fed him. He wasn't in no physical pain, no physical anguish. So I'm like, why is he crying? Oh my God, I'm so sleepy. I need to go to sleep. I just need to get some rest. And so I just sat up in the bed and I just said, ask my dad, ask my grandma, my husband's grandma, like, y'all, I need y'all help. I don't know which one of y'all can give me the answer. I really don't care which one of y'all give me the answer at this point. I just need answers. Why is your grandbaby crying? What's wrong with him? So one of them spoke to me. One of them said, give the boy some gas X. Some Malecon drops, which is gas medicine for babies. Give him some gas medicine. So my husband at this time was holding him. He's screaming and hollering top of his lungs. So I got the box. I put a little drop in his mouth, per the instructions on the box. And I promise you, y'all, before we knew it, he was calming down. He stopped crying. And then I turned around. He was asleep. He was out of there. So yes, use your ancestors. They are connected to a source, y'all. They have the answers. Utilize your ancestors. When your back is against the wall and you don't know which way to turn, Ask your ancestors. I am going to continue to use my ancestors when it comes to raising my babies, because like I say, raising children is not for the weak. You don't know the answers all the time. You don't know what needs to be done all the time, especially if you're a new mom. Use your ancestor. Use them. Ask them for help when you need it. You may not have access to your mom. You may not have access to your grandmother, to somebody who knows or who has done this before. So use what you have to get what you need. Use them. So yeah, you know, now that we got that out of the way, being a mom 24/8 to two babies, it has its challenges, but it also has its perks. And I'm enjoying every moment of it. I'm learning, I'm growing, I'm embracing it. And so yeah, every day is not gonna be easy. Every day is not gonna go the way that you want it to go. Okay, Trill Team, my video somehow cut off. Maybe I hit the button, I'm not sure. But I was saying that every day is not gonna go the way that you plan for it to go. That's not the way life works. My mom always tell me, we plan and God plan, but God is the best of planners. So with that being said, do the best that you can with what you have, and go from there. And God will do the rest. He always do. Y'all, I'm drinking a skinny brew from It Works. It's coffee. And when I tell y'all, it's some of the best coffee I've ever had. It's really good. Like, I don't need Starbucks. I mean, this is really good. It's a skinny brew, so it's supposed to help you eliminate waste. It gives you energy, and it really does. It gives you a lot of energy. I feel great. It tastes really good. I didn't add any sugar to this. It already has what you need in it. Sugar. You just pour it in 6 to 8 ounces of water and warm it up and go, and it tastes really good. Like I say, it gives you lots of energy. So check it out. It's from It Works. And yesterday I got a 3-day sample. So yesterday was my first day drinking it, and I felt really good yesterday. And so today I'm drinking my second sample, and so far so good. So check it out. I'm not gonna remain on this video any much longer. I have a few more things to do before I get back home to the babies. Shout out to my husband for holding down the fort while mommy handles her business. Shout out to my mom, to my mother-in-law, to my daughter for supporting dad and holding down that fort. Shout out to all the other dads who are there and contributing and doing their portion. Shout out to you guys. I mean, it's not an easy job, but somebody has to do it. And the men that are there doing it, you guys are the real MVP. You really are, because women, God prepares us for this. He does. And it's just some things that are innate in us, like nurturing our children and being there for our babies. Like, that's almost second nature for us. But for a man, in reality, it's not. It's not. So when you have a man that is there doing it, handling it like a champ, always shout him out and let him know that he's doing an awesome job. Because honey, it's these men, they want to be in the streets, they want to be with their boys, they ain't starting no kids, you know. That ain't in them. That's not just in them, you know. They're not nurturers by nature. That's something that has to be molded and groomed and worked over time. So definitely, thank you guys. Thank you, my husband. I love you. I appreciate you. And y'all gonna see him soon. We got some great things coming for the Trill team. Y'all gonna see the family, and once this virus let up a little bit, we can get back to our norm, taking trips and doing different things and experiencing different things, especially with the children. So we're gonna get back to that. But in the meantime, I want to leave my moms and my dads who are handling things like moms for these babies. I want to leave y'all with making sure that your mental state is intact. Do whatever you got to do. Meditate, exercise, seek professional help if that is the case. Talk to somebody. Have a mentor. Have a partner that you can release and vent to. Because if your mental state is not intact, you are not going to be able to properly care for your babies. I know for a fact you're not. Because they require so much of you. You know, they need you. They want to talk to you. They want to play. They are active. They are energetic. They are always on go. So you got to be always on go. And you got to have the energy to do that. So yeah, make sure you take care of yourself. Take care of your peace. Get yourself together so that we can properly raise these babies. Because they are our future after all. The way that the world is going now, they are the ones that's going to be coming up in the world. And we don't know what's going to happen. The way that things are going, like, you just don't ever know what you're going to wake up to. And our babies, they are going to be the ones growing up in this. They're going to be the ones finishing the race for us. So properly train and prepare them. And in order to do so, we have to be properly together. We have to. So let's do what we have to do to help them do what they need to do. All right? Until then, y'all already know. Keep it trill. Keep it real. Stay true to thyself. Love thyself. And do what you got to do for self. Do what you got to do. And everything is going to fall into place. Y'all comments on what y'all think my next topic should be about. Subscribe to my channel. Like I said, there are great things in store. And I want to share that with you guys. I want us to be a family. I want to be able to connect with my subscribers on a personal level. Because my goal is to help better myself and to help better someone else. And in order to do that, you can't do it alone. So I want us to be one, connected. So subscribe to my channel. Spread the word. Spread the love. Let's motivate. Let's not hate. Let's not pull each other down. Let's not share something good because you scared that person might be better than you. No, let's get better together. That's what I want to do. I ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. I ain't trying to flaunt like I'm up here and somebody down here. Like, I want to be there together. I want to get there together. And when I tell you, when I win, those connected to me gonna win. I ain't forgetting about nobody. I see. I promise you, I see. And if somebody helped me make it, I'm going to help you make it. That's me. And that's 100. I put that on anything I love. When I make it, those that help me make it, you're going to make it. Whatever you want to do. If you call me and be like, I want to invest in socks, I'm going to help you invest in them socks. Period. I don't hate. Period. I motivate. I congratulate. I get you there. I'm going to get you there. If you get me there, I'm going to get you there. That's why we got to stay true to thyself. Because when you real within you, you can be real with everybody else connected to you. You ain't got to walk around and be fake. You ain't got to be messy. You ain't got to do none of that. Period. Because it ain't worth it. Life is too short. So yeah, keep it real. Keep it trill. Spread the love. Don't spread hate. I love y'all. Peace.